All right, lovers of freedom, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You're welcome to this YouTube channel. This is the Internet TV News, where you get your legit information, where you get your raw data regarding the war between the Biafran Liberation Army and the Zoo Army of Nigeria. Now, finally, Tinubu have failed. Finally, the Nigerian state have failed. Finally, Biafra is coming. Finally, it has gotten to a point whereby the Nigerian government will not have any other option than to come on a round table with us. Because believe me, Biafra is here and Biafra will surely come. Now, I will be exposing a lot on this broadcast. Just stay tuned, turn on the notification button and listen to all these videos I'm about to share now. There you understand why Simon Ekpa has been the king. Simon Ekpa single-handedly dealt with the Nigerian government. Simon Ekpa single-handedly shaked the Nigerian military. He dares the Nigerian military. He kept so many evidence of what the Nigerian military have been doing in Southeast. He protected us as the Biafrans. That is why these people were unable to invade our land. So finally, Simon Ekpa is back. Now, here is the proof. I would like you to listen to this video I'm about to share now. Then you understand how deadly the Nigerian government is. Then you understand why Tinubu have failed and why Nigerian government will also failed. Believe me, you can check back our previous broadcast. We are saying it. We are saying that this is all propaganda. Simon Ekpa was brought in for just interrogation regarding the so-called terrorist charges the Nigerian government sent to him. Now, those terrorist charges has been dismissed. Now, listen to this video I'm about to play now. Then you understand the authenticity of what we're talking about. Now, listen.
Look around you and you see that there is this joy that we are having, we Biafrans are having. You know why? Because Nigeria has failed. Nigeria has failed. That is the truth. And I'm very happy today. Most of you will not understand what I mean, that Nigeria has failed. They have failed in every of their plans. Tinubu has failed, and we are happy that he's failing. We're very happy. Èmi ló kàn. Bàbá, ó dẹ̀ ti kàn yín báyìí ni o. Ó ti kàn yín. Àti ẹ mọ̀ pé bó ṣe máa rí lélẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin ló kàn. Èmi ló kàn. It's not about ìwọ ló kàn or ẹ̀yin ló kàn. It's all about the people who has the hearts of leadership. You don't have a heart of leadership. You have a heart of tyrannicness, wickedness, heartlessness. That is who Tinubu is. You are a very wicked man. Now, all of a sudden, Nigerian media has stopped talking about Simon Ekpa. Do you people notice it? All of a sudden, nobody is talking about Simon Ekpa again. Why? Because they know that they have failed. Nobody is talking about Simon Ekpa again. Yesterday, I saw Phoenix writing trash, rubbish about Simon Ekpa, that they are speeding the case of Simon Ekpa in Finland with the 4 others that was arrested. Those 4 others, they have released them, and we are waiting for you people to, even carry the news. You are still lying to the people who is reading that Phoenix, and we are here to debunk. We will continue to debunk those lies. We will continue to debunk those lies. This is how they subjugate our people to all manner of intimidation, violence. Despite the fact that Nigeria is a lawless country, we still manage to survive. Yet, these people subdue us with every means necessary, with every plan necessary. They try to destroy us. But we stood our ground. Look at it now. You have fooled yourself in Finland. Fooled yourself. Musa, where are you? Come and talk now. Come and tell us updates. Give us update on Simon Ekpa. General Christopher Musa, give us updates on Simon Ekpa. Is there no more update again? Is there no more update? I thought by arresting Simon Ekpa, as you people have claimed, that you will just both the whole lawyers that is in Anambra State and in Owerri, Enugu, Onitsha, all those Nigerian government lawyers that was talking about Ekpa. Where are you people today? Including this stupid governor of Enugu State. I will provide evidence. Where is your evidence? Where are they? Why don't you bring them? Come and defend it. Come and defend it. We no see you people baseless arguments. You just came here to waste everybody's time. Biafran's time, maybe. I want the world to know that Nigeria has no case. The illegal detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will continue to sink Nigeria down. I think you people don't know where we're coming from, right? You think by your what is it even called now? All this your media propaganda that will be frightened and run away. You think that's what's going to happen to us? You have shot yourself where you can never recover again, Nigeria. By telling Finland that they are Èkpà is using their country as a base, as a shield, and terrorizing Nigeria and Southeast. Now you cannot come and prove that case again. In the Allah, mad people everywhere. You think Finland is a country that support evil, support rubbish. You think they don't know who they trained? You think they don't know who Èkpà is? Haba, Musa, where are you now? Where are you? I thought by now a lot of military generals would have been in Finland with evidences of what Èkpà has been doing in the Southeast. I thought by now Tinubu with all his cabinet members would have been in Finland with their evidences. We didn't see any one of you. You think it's Nigeria where somebody will talk. Go and arrest him, jail him. You whisk people out in the middle of the night. Buy them. And then nobody knows what is happening in the Southeast. The Southeast under siege today. All these unknown gunmen are working for the governors. And if you ask me, I will give you a reason. Number one reason is Hope Uzodinma. In Imo State, there is one man called Ugo Chinyere. Is it Ugo Chinyere? He's a lawyer. If not that Ugo Chinyere's CCTV captured security agencies that works with Hope Uzodinma that came to burn down his house, burn down his cars, trying to buy him, the guy escaped. We wouldn't have known. We would have said, oh, they would have said his IPOB, his IPOB. Ikenga Ugo Chinyere, that is the guy's full name. Ikenga Ugo Chinyere. Go and Google this thing. You people should go and do your research. Go and do your research, like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will always say. Go and do your research before you speak. The people causing the insecurities are the 5 governors in the whole of the 5 states of Anambra State, Imo State, Onitsha, Enugu. These 5 governors in this 5 eastern region are the people causing the insecurity in our land. No other person. Do you think we are scared to come and talk, to come and speak? Our people are losing their loved ones every single day under the tyranny of our governors, of our president, and you
general area.
When they tell you has dislodged suspected members of the indigenous people of Biafra, it is a lie, because the video is here for all men to see. The video is here for the whole world to see. There is nothing like, dislodging the so-called indigenous people of Biafra to start with. Those that are fighting with them are called the Biafra Liberation Army. There is nothing like indigenous people of Biafra, as indigenous people of Biafra are not armed. So I want you to know this while we continue.
Hotspot is located in an area which covers Oru East and in Jiaba local government areas of the state. We have details in the show.
Few days after dislodging suspected members of IPOB terrorizing Aka community within Okigwe general area, the troops of the Joint Task Force are here at Isioha community, an Mbitoli local government area of Imo State. The community seems deserted due to the activities of the terrorist kingpin, one more people alias B44 in the...
That is another lie, because this is what Nigeria is known for: propaganda, lies, and deceit. They said that they are terrorizing the people of the community, and the community is thereby deserted. It is a typical lie. The people who are actually terrorizing the innocent people of Okigwe and other parts of Biafraland are the Nigerian soldiers. This is very simple. You can see where they are stationed, launching an attack against the innocent people. We are just starting because you are going to see a lot in this video. So tell me, who are the terrorists? As an individual, as a civilian in this community, you see this kind of thing. Armored cars stationed in your own neighborhood. Are you going to be there? will you remain in that same community? When you see this kind of war materials in the community, will you be there? And I want to make it clear before moving forward that where you see them station this, armored military personnel carrier, fully armed to the teeth, are in the areas within the community where the Biafran Liberation Army are not present. I'm telling you the truth. They know where the BLA are in the forest, but they will leave them, go inside the villages and communities of our land to terrorize the innocent people. This is their modus of operandi. Now let us continue.
The last few days, there have been intense bombardment of the stronghold to ensure...
Can you see it? This NA signifies Nigeria Army. You can see, if you look at this place, this is people's homes. You can see this is a house, this is a house. And these places, you see them, parking their armored cars, have absolutely nothing to do with the Biafran Liberation Army. The presence of Biafran Liberation Army is not in these areas as they operate from the bush and forest. Let's continue.
People celebrated Christmas and New Year without any security threats from the criminals. Here,
can you see them? Have you seen where they are? This is normal road, people's road. The road that leads to people's homes in their, communities. Yet they are here. How do you expect people to pass through this place or even live around here? Did you see them in the forest? This place is not a forest. This is, a residential area in Ekpa state of Biafraland. Let us continue.
The criminals left IEDs on the entrance road of the community to deter the troops' access to the place. This market square opposite the church was not left out, as the improvised explosive planted by the criminals against the troops created this impact on the building.
Now, you can see that building, right? Look at it here. They want to tell the world, or should I say, they want to confuse the gullible that this very, roof or this very act was done by the Biafran Liberation Army. That is a typical lie. This is a bomb that was thrown from the air because they came with, their fighter jets and of course their tanks. So this is a bomb thrown to this very house and got this building destroyed by the same Zoo Janjaweed terrorist army who are coming here to terrorize innocent Biafrans in their various communities. There is no way they will, they can never escape it. The judgment is there for them and they can never ever escape it. This is what is going on within our land. And you must remember that they are taking full advantage of the division which is going on or currently happening within the BRGIE. That is the reason why the zoo is taking this advantage and our men on ground have been distracted. Although I want to say kudos to them today, 19th December 2024, there was a gospel because this thing happened a few days ago, and today there was, retaliation or reprisal attack in defense of our people and our land against these very terrorists in military uniform. So let's continue.
On the building. The Joint Task Force later succeeded in clearing and liberating the area as they also inflicted the...
Can you see? This is one of their military armored personnel carrier. Can you see? These are people's homes. Look at the right, you see somebody's house. Look at the left, this is somebody's house. And look at the front here. These are people's homes. What is the military armored personnel carrier doing in somebody's compound? Is this where the Biafran Liberation Army are stationed? How could you leave the forest and you are coming to bombard innocent people's homes and you think that you are going to use your propaganda to cover it up? It's not going to happen. It has never happened before, and this time around we are not going to allow it to happen. I pity those who should be concentrating on this current development, exposing the criminals, exposing the terrorists in military uniform, and they have left these things behind and they are currently fighting a battle that is not even there. An unnecessary battle that shouldn't have been there in the first place if everybody is genuinely fighting for freedom of our people. Let's continue.
The fringes. B44 and his criminal...
If you look now, you see that this is a market square in a community in Okigwe State. This is a market square. So what are they doing in the market square? Is a simple question. With their armor tanks and fighter jets, what are they doing in the market square? Or do you want to tell me that the Biafra Liberation Army camp is located in the market square in Okigwe State? That is a lie. Another big lie. So what are these soldiers with their armor tanks doing in the market square in Okigwe State? It's a very important question, and I want them to come and answer for it.
Gang have been kidnapping and launching attacks on residents and security operatives within the general area. The troops also recovered these devices from the criminals.
Encountered IEDs.
The Commander 34 Artillery Brigade Obins Owerri, Brigadier General Usman Lawal, and other service chiefs in the state.
Did you hear his name? General Usman Lawal, a Fulani man. How do you believe that a Fulani man will give security to a Biafran man, in fact, to an Igbo man in Okigwe State of Biafraland? How do you believe that? Fulani that want the total eradication of Igbo, that push them to massacre over 5 million Biafrans between 1967 to 1970 genocidal war. These same Fulani still have that very hatred against us. You could see what they did to our people during the previous administration of the late Muhammadu Buhari. You saw it, it's in the public. You saw what they did to our people. And today, this same Fulani is the one claiming to give us security. It is not possible. That hate can never be wiped away. Let's continue.
Said they are committed in restoring peace in different communities of Imo State.
They intend to neutralize their criminal activities so that we can have a peaceful Christmas and then New Year celebration.
No, don't tell us about Christmas and New Year celebration. You cannot come from Fota Jalon. I'm an in a Tisinani. Afagibu Usman Lawal. You can't come here to tell us how to celebrate Christmas because it is not your thing. It is never your business. We know your mission, but you have failed even before you took up that journey.
The entire community has been mined to deter us from moving. We carefully detonated some of the IDs and continue.
Both communities decided it, and we are trying our best to make sure that the community let them return back. This clearly,
They should return back so that you finish your job, isn't it? You are calling them to return back that you may finish your job. You have all failed. All of you from Futajalon, the land of Biafra will swallow all of you one after the other. I want to say kudos once again to the Biafra Liberation Army that have neutralized many of them today, including setting their operational vehicles ablaze. I want to say kudos to them because even though that many of them have been distracted, yet some of them are still doing the needful. Let's continue.
this is his stronghold. If he kidnaps outside, he kills them here. And the community are afraid of it. This clearance operation is going to be sustained by the grace of God. And I want to say that the military cannot do it alone. The Imo State government also appealed to the people to have confidence in the security operatives who are working for their safety.
Did you see them? Can you see them? Look at them. These are all their vehicles. Look at where they are stationed. Look at this armored car here. Look at the tank. Look at the men. These are terrorists in uniform. Look at them, all of them. They are tanks. And this is a residential area. That is what I want you to know. If you look at something here, you see this is a church. Right? This is a church. My brothers and sisters, fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom, is this where the Biafra Liberation Army are stationed? The answer is no. So what are they doing here? Why are you after innocent citizens and you want me, who is civilized in mind and in nature, to be in one zoological republic of animal kingdom with you, with some people, with these people, with this mentality? I want to tell you that they all know where our men are. They know, but they can't go there, of course, destroy lives and properties of innocent Biafrans in Okigwe. I want those who are neglecting these things, claiming to be members of Biafra government. I want all of you to see what is going on in our land. And none of you is talking about it. None of you is reporting it. None of you even pay attention to the invasion of our land after the detention of our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. None of you, not from the all of you from the both side, you all have completely failed the Biafran people. It is quite unfortunate, but if you people can retrace and come back to fight in unison against these monsters in our land, then history will remember all of you for good.
To have confidence in the security operatives who are working for their safety and assure them of adequate security during the Christmas and New Year festivities. We are going to do everything to encourage the local, using the various means and stakeholders to talk to them, talk to the people to come back to their homes. The soldiers are here to help and to protect them.
It is impossible for those you so-called soldiers to protect them. It is impossible. If you can protect them, so why are you bombarding their homes? It's a simple question. If you can protect them, why are you bombarding their homes? Let's continue.
The Biafraland we serve and the count for the criminal elements is about 2,000 feet below the sea level.
Did you hear that? They said the camps of the criminal elements, they call them criminal elements, is about how many thousand? Let's take that again, please. Very, very important.
It's about 2,000 feet below the sea level.
It's about 2,000 below the sea level. And these terrorists are afraid of going there with all their armored tanks and military fighter jets. They are all afraid to go there. Rather, they are there in the community. Innocent people are being chased away from their homes because of the activities of the Nigerian soldiers, or should I say, the Zoo terrorist army, the Zoo Janjaweed terrorist soldiers in military uniform. They can't go there. They are so much afraid to go there. But if it's to harass innocent citizens, they are very, very eager to do that.
The Valley has forests which afford the criminals good cover from air surveillance, as well as intense engagement with the troops. Prince Oba, TVC News, Victoria Imo State.
So my people, you have seen it. I only have advice for our people which I have already given. Bikono, Ositade, Musa boast of crushing Biafra, says the next target is to end Monday sit at home. Hear the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome once again to Biafra Unite channel /television this very moment. Today's date is 19th of December 2024, and I have very important information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from wherever you are all over the world. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, it don't happen. And I want you to pay very good attention to this very information and of course the video that follows, because so many things are going on and I want you to pay attention. Let me tell you, you are going to learn a lot from the video that I'm about to play and the statements of Ahmed Musa, that they call Christopher Musa, the CDS of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. I want you to listen to him. For those of you who are running up and down on social media, leaving the fight behind to do something that is irrelevant, instead of everyone to sheath their sword, come together if they are genuine in order to join forces to focus on the matter at hand. It is quite unfortunate. It is so painful to see what is going on right now. Look at Musa. Listen to Musa, my people.
And the southeast and the insurgency there. What's the latest update?
Fantastic. I mean, with the arrest of Samuel Ekpa, you can imagine what has gone up. People are even speaking up in the southeast now for the first time. The stay-at-home thing is now being watered down, and I'm sure it's going to stop immediately.
Did you hear him? He said, with the arrest of Samuel Ekpa, look at what has gone up. Maybe you didn't hear him. Let me play that again.
Fantastic. I mean, with the arrest of Samuel Ekpa, you can imagine what has gone up. People are even speaking up in the southeast now for the first time.
Did you hear him? With the arrest of Simon Ekpa, look at what has gone up. And people are now speaking out in the southeast. With the arrest of Simon Ekpa, ask yourself a very important question. Is it supposed to be like that? With the arrest of Simon Ekpa, is it supposed to be like that? Are we not supposed to be firing in all cylinders at this very point in time? Musa has the guts to come. He even said that sit at home has watered down and it will soon end. And I want to use this opportunity to tell our people something. Sit at home continues. The only place you will know who is actually sent, and in fact I'm making it clear now. From the beginning of this very broadcast, I'm making it clear. I want to use this opportunity to announce to all Biafrans, all these things you see going on social media right now is not actually where the fight is heading. The fight is going somewhere. Bear this on my today's date is 19th of December. The fight is going somewhere. If any of them is being sent by the zoo to come and destroy our freedom, then after this fight that you see going on social media now, the real fight will begin. You know how it's going to begin? Anybody you see coming out to tell you that sit at home is over, no matter how they sugarcoat it, no matter what they say to convince you, no matter the next agenda or the next plan that will replace it at home or whatsoever, that is when you will begin. So, this is an exposition, and it's not going to stop whoever that is going to do that. That me making it public now is not going to stop anybody who has any intention of destroying our freedom. It's not going to end it, because the target of the zoo government in Biafraland is to end sit at home. That is the target. And once they succeed in ending sit at home, it's over for Mazen Namdekan. So this exposition now that I'm telling you, the way you would know later, not now, later in the nearest future, not even more than 2 months or 3 months or even 6 months, is when anybody will come out to say that sit at home is over. That is when you will begin to realize who is who. Not now. You may not know anything now because everything flying on social media is all about propaganda. Attack. Respond or attack. I don't buy those nonsense. We fought DOS with evidence. All their meetings, all the Zoom meetings that they had in secret, we made them open in the public to show Biafrans, look at what is going on. We made it open. So when you talk to me, come with evidence. That is when I will start listening. Not all these banters and ranting on social media. I don't buy that idea. Biafrans, anybody who will come tomorrow and tell you it is the end for sit at home, that is when you begin to know who is who, because it's going to come unless their hands are clean. If their hands are clean, all of them, both from the two sides, I am not working for any of them. I am making it clear on the media. Since this whole thing started, I've been saying it. Even the day I was reading Chatter, I also said it. I am not on the side of anyone, and I am not working for anyone. But anybody who will come tomorrow to tell you sit at home is over, that is when you begin to know who is who, because that is the target of Nigeria government. That is the target of the zoo government. I want you to know this from today. Listen to Musa.
The stay-at-home thing is now being watered down, and I'm sure it's going to stop immediately. We are working together with the governors. What we try to do now is to discuss with everybody, because we realize that fighting asymmetric warfare is about communication. If you stay off and people don't know what you're doing, you get into trouble. So we're taking everybody around, we're bringing everybody together to know that they have a responsibility to do, and that's what's giving us the successes.
And Is it IPOB that's the problem there, or are there other criminal gangs and even hired political thugs that have taken advantage of the situation? Because IPOB have consistently denied many of the attacks that are credited to them.
Well, they always want to deny it. I mean, basically, but everybody knows, they know it, that they're the ones. It's IPOB and ESN, and again, criminal elements. You know, normally when there's impunity, a lot of acts of criminality, and then criminals take advantage of that. Everybody wants to be part of it, and that's what's happening.
But I mean, insurgent groups tend to want to, admit that they've done, claim responsibility. I mean, it gives them power and makes them more feared. So why would IPOB say they're not the ones who are doing it?
Well, probably because of the nature of the individuals that are involved. It's a the one in the northeast. Basically, most of them are illiterate, not too well learned. The ones in the southeast, so they know the implications of what they are doing, and that's why they want to stay away, because in case they have been arrested, they don't want to be prosecuted. So those are the difference we have. But we know them, and then with the arrest, things are really picking up. And the good thing is that we have a good team, right from the presidency, the judiciary, the National Assembly, the National Security Advisor, the ministers of defense, Minister of State Defense. We are working as a team, and I think that's what's giving us this impetus, because we all know these challenges and we're facing them squarely.
And so we have the Nigerian army battering away at these many security threats,
And according to Musa, he also said that they are working with the governors. He said that they are working with the governors and some individuals. These individuals, we already know the governors. I want you to understand that no matter the amount you have been promised or given by the zoo government and the politicians in Biafraland, I want you to know that the freedom of the people is sacrosanct, is untouchable, is the most important thing in our lives. The freedom of the people of Biafra. The total exit of Biafra from the Zoological Republic, which amounts to eradicating the zoo presence in the entire Biafra territory. I want you to know that that is the most important thing in the lives of every Biafran. So these individuals, including the governors from the place they call Southeast and South-South, I want you to know that since you have taken it upon yourselves to sabotage the freedom of the people of God, you are going to pay dearly for that. You will pay dearly for that. Look at how Musa is bragging now, boasting. Boasting. Because they believe that the arrest and detention of Mazi Simon Ekpa is going to give them the leverage, the opportunity to destroy the freedom of the Biafran people, the already declared freedom